Cottage Witch is a stunning mod pack with an insane amount of custom content. With nearly 400 mods and a bustling community, and given the theme, you'd think we'd have some witchy cottagecore style builds, right? Wrong. Welcome to season 12 of MSMP, where I built my most ambitious base yet and caused an apocalypse using an exploit. Hello chat, welcome to Cottage Witch, which is going to be the mod pack for May! Wow! Let's go find a place to live. People keep thinking that's our house. Trees? I want pink trees. First order of business was finding a spot to build my base at. I wanted something unconventional, something neat, and something I've never done before, and that's hard as someone that literally has only ever had one house, and even that one had a player-sized aquarium tank section as my bedroom. We passed some interesting biomes, opting to go a little further from spawn. While we were in the boat, I used the time to mess with the quest system. Cottage Witch has a unique questing system and a bunch of interesting stuff you can do. Look how cool this custom stuff is. We found this island and contemplated living on the edge of it, but I spotted this super cool underwater cave. I went down there and looked around for a spot to put up an underwater prefab base. I actually died in this process because I didn't know where I should surface for air, and by the time I thought of breaking the glass, it was too late. I know, what a shame. Very early death from me. When I got back from spawn, my friend had also placed his prefab. We decided to use them as the basis of our newfound home, but would remove them or at least heavily modify them later. I want a Subnautica base this time around now because I'm actually intrigued by this. So I started calling our base Subnautica. Why? Because that game is literally amazing, and you all best believe I'm posting a playthrough when Subnautica 2 drops. I'm eating up those teasers like I've never eaten before in my life. Oh, by the way, this ugly deep slate section happened because my prefab got partially destroyed when the second one was placed down, so you know, shit happens. Sorry if you can hear my dog breathing heavily. He's really attention deprived right now, and he's decided he wants to be pet. I just registered what is... Okay, this needs to not... Initially, I wasn't going to break these diamonds until I had fortune, but I gave in and mined them. They were just looking so tasty, so edible. God, I need to order some rock candy. Scratch that last bit, I actually did just order some rock candy off Amazon, like actually. I needed sandpaper to grind down the diamonds into normal diamonds, and I also needed sugar. We had SNAD in this mod pack, and I didn't understand that it just speeds up the growth and isn't like instant. Okay, so how long will the sugarcane take to grow now? Faster than normal, but not instant? I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna replace all of this with SNAD. After I realized it wasn't going to be instant, I made my way up to the main island to grab some wood and explore. I noticed what seemed to be a village in the distance, and when I got there, I realized it was actually a sky village, and that the ladder I had found was due to someone's prefabbed base. I explored and looted the village, though I was a bit more sparing with it since I didn't want to actually rob another player. Although I had no issues with stealing the villagers. Unfortunately, I was not entirely sure how to do that. Do we have the stuff to make water breathing potion? So I grabbed another villager as well, and since my friend didn't have the potions together yet, I got a bit sidetracked with mining. Like, super sidetracked, as in I completely forgot about the villagers, which I had stressed as a priority. Man, I'm so smart. I want more diamonds.
I have a lot of diamonds.
Hey, I found more diamonds! I was like, prophetic. I kind of like see the future. My chat lies to me and fools me into doing stupid things, and I'm gonna tell on you. So that was just actually terrifying. I mined a bit more before I finally went home and made my first bits of diamond armor. I went mining for these, like a champion. I spent the rest of this stream helping one of my friends get his stuff back from the nether and just abandoned the villagers. I know, so great. I have such a big brain. I have been in the menu for the mod pack I'm playing for 1 hour now. That's just because I'm so cool and entertaining, and my streams are just peak entertainment, you know? My streams are what they're going to be playing when AI's taken over to keep everybody subdued. We're on the Cottagecore Witch mod pack. This is episode 2, but you guys are about to get some insane whiplash. Sadly, this was filmed during my not recording all my offline gameplay era, so let me just like give a little demonstration real quick. So I realized that I was going to need a conduit ASAP, so I went to these little dungeon things that Cottage Witch has, and I got the materials to build one. So I did that, and then I fixed up the house, and then I also needed a space to put crops. So I figured, what better way to do that than by making a giant globe? Well, I did, and I filled it with crops and animals. Anyway, here is live Cosmo explaining some other things. Okay, are you guys ready to get whiplash and see our base? Are you ready to see the Subnautica? Well, here's the farm. It's called the Globe. Ironic, because it's not global. It's called the Globe. It's this big underwater thing. We built it. I spent an entire day getting everything together to build this and digging it out. Oh, the entities are a bit laggy today. I had to breed animals at the surface and bring them down here in a cage because there's no other way to transport them. So that was a major challenge. Time spent with World Open, almost an entire day. Ooh, yeah. Wow, here's the conduit that you guys totally saw me make. So then we have Mini Subnautica, which I got rid of that weird overarching glass thing. But we have the little base right now here. We have Cashew, and we have Bo, which is the name of my dog, who's actually under my desk right now. And then we have the villager area. We have Creepy and El Goblino. And we have Sigma Balls and Chatifer. These are our main guys. Yeah, so then when we go over this way, we have where the Subnautica Waystone is now. You can see we have this big base. Yeah, I've started sorting out my stuff because all my chests at my actual little base were way too messed up, like way too shuffled. Oh, and I also forgot to mention this, but I made a prison cell. I'll let Live Cosmo explain why. Do you want to meet the prisoner? We have a prisoner here. This is the prisoner. His name is Frederick. He's a little broken sometimes, but don't worry about it. He's in prison for mass murder and war crimes. If you go over here, you can see we have a bunch of lobsters. We have a small army of them. And then we also have Cosmo Jr. I have to show you guys Cosmo Jr. This is my son. Consider the lobsters some subtle foreshadowing. So today we're going to be getting progress done on Cosmopolis, which is a part that I didn't make a waypoint for until last night because I want to actually build like a whole villager area, which is why I have all those baby villagers in cages. I know Bedrock has the whole like shop now, right, for mods. I don't like that very much. Don't expose the coordinates of my my Cosmopolis city. That's for my volunteers that are voluntary. Oh, the duality of fish people. Anti-capitalist until it comes to forcing NPCs into labor. I had a barn design I was gonna be referencing for this because I didn't want to use the prefab stuff for it. Because not only is that expensive, but it's kind of impractical. Wow, I totally didn't get sidetracked while working on the barn.
I need leather. I don't have leather. Let's go ask Cosmo for some leather.
You don't have leather? I thought I gave you leather.
That was such good timing. I don't know how to process what you just showed up. You gave me some leather, but I used all the leather.
I'm streaming right now, and I literally just go, oh, let's go visit Ice, and I walk in, and you're talking about asking me questions.
Well, all my chat are just spamming technoblading government, so get it, chat!
Hey, at least your chat's not spamming enchantment table. Mine's not right now, but one time for an entire stream, it was just enchantment table language. So there's an idea for your chat.
Oh, that's bad. I thought they were just spamming the words enchanting table. Anyway, I really need leather for a backpack and for another kettle.
Backpacks aren't craftable anymore, so I'm gonna just give you one out of the creative menu. I briefly had backpacks be craftable, but doing that broke the mod pack in several ways, so we just resorted to giving them out when asked. Why? Because I don't think backpacks should be endgame locked personally.
Hey Cosmonautic, have you considered drinking tea yet? And biscuits to you tea? I mean, we both know you're a little American, but yet that doesn't stop you from drinking tea. So, would you try a little bit of tea and a little bit of biscuits if they're in stock, of course?
What kind of tea do you have?
So many kinds of tea.
Yeah, many times. Yeah.
Every kind.
Every time.
We have black tea. We have dandelion tea. Normal tea.
Make something up.
Make something up tea.
It's very promising. No, don't run away. I know you're American. Look.
Oh, I went to the tea shop on accident. Back to Cosmopolis. Do we want to use regular terracotta or do we want to dye it like green? Because I think green would look really good. But I don't have green dye. So I need green dye. And since a lot of other players were on, I decided to go bother them for the dye. Oh, Eska. Oh. I have a question.
Have you considered...
I have a question.
Ow.
Do you guys have cactus?
Yeah, why?
Can I have one piece of it?
Stop.
How much do you like peas?
Yeah, exactly.
I like tea.
That's how it
It's
works.
great. Can I please have some cactus now?
Well, would you like to try some?
I
That's
think
the
you should be a
question.
dedicated customer first.
Who's that?
Give me cactus.
That's tea leaves.
Give me cactus.
One tea leaf for a cactus?
Just one cactus.
Huh?
Just one cactus.
But tea, I think.
Hang on, 1 second, 1 second. I have a solution to this. I have leather. Give me a cactus.
I'm out of that tray. Don't even look at me, Cosmo.
I give you a backpack.
Well, I'll leave you two alone.
No, you don't want to do that. You can stay. No, you don't need to do that. No, it's okay. It's okay. You don't need to do that.
Give me
you
cactus.
just don't need to do that. I don't have a cactus on me. You can see my stream. There's no cactus.
I searched through the entirety of Ice's base and there was no cactus. Eventually, I realized this and sadly had to let this go to go find a different source of green dye. Put them in the create crusher? Oh my god, you're right! Wait, actually, knowing damn well that another player probably had a create crusher already, I went about picking a bunch of flowers to get my hands on some of that sweet, sweet green dye. Green is the best color, don't at me. We wound up milling the poppies instead because the player I thought had a crusher didn't actually have one, they just had a mill. SMP break dino game. So while we waited for the poppies to grind down, we played dino game. I did get a bit impatient though, and when I checked, I didn't feel the poppies were going quick enough and they gave me too many byproduct outputs that I didn't need, so I opted to get ferns instead. Yeah, look at that. That's a shitload of green dye. That's awesome. Now we just need more clay. We only have a little bit of terracotta. The barn was actually coming along really well after this, though I did have to go get more resources fairly often. It was looking really good, but I got sidetracked by something rather peculiar. If any of you know how this happened, please just explain, because to this day I still don't know what happened. We're on a mission now. What the fuck? What? I think I found the cause of all the entity lag. What the fuck is this? I actually can't. There's so many of them.
Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh my god. We're not gonna be able to kill all of these.
I will.
Right? The way we were literally talking about him as well.
How does this happen, like, actually? Needless to say, we cleaned up whatever that was and continued on. What is that? Banana slug? Oh my god, I need it. Mine now. Part of the reason I had even been at spawn earlier was because of a request from chat that led me to needing to tame a cat, which is why I was trying to go to the village near spawn, which is when I discovered the pigs. Certificate of taming. Okay. Okay, we got your cat. You want to name it Lightly Weathered Cut Copper Stairs? Is that what you want to name it? Or was that a joke? Okay, wait, it's waxed. Lightly Weathered Cut Copper Stairs. Isn't that the longest name in Minecraft for a block? As promised, I named the cat accordingly despite protests from Twitch chat. You're not gonna filza me today, I'm built different. I continued work on the barn, pretty much finishing it on this stream. It didn't have the interior fully done since I planned to shove villagers in here, but regardless, this is how it wound up looking right when I was ending stream. As you guys can see, I did add a little more to the barn. I actually have villagers in here now. And then we have a bunch of zombies trying to raid the other part of Cosmopolis, which is not cool, not very fine and dandy of them, is it? So if you see over here, we have a bunch of librarian villagers. We have mending now. My enemy. Creepers were my enemy during building this, and like, well, oh, hello. And while adding on to the other stuff for the farm, because creepers blew up my builds probably like several times. Why? Because I have the attention span of 0. Oops. I tended to the questionable villager breeder and went back to construction. So you know what? Actually, I think that's the plan for this stream is going to be to finish the library, and then we'll go finish the barn as well. But I feel like the library is a little more important because the barn has some shielding for the villagers where the library really doesn't. I'm gonna leave this open, make it kind of seem like the geode's been cut open. I think that'd be cool. I have to look that up. I think the geode looks cute. I think the top's a little too sharp. I threw down some rails to prevent mobs from getting to my villagers. This should prevent them from getting infected and should allow me to keep part of the library open. Then I grabbed some crops from the globe and used those to trade with the villagers in the barn, and finalized some decoration in the library before starting on an iron farm. This design is a bit funky. I got the base idea from a random YouTube video and it's changed so much now. And then we can put a bed over here as well. And then we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can have all the job tables over here too. So we have more than enough space. Then we also need to have a spot where we can put like a zombie and stuff. If this isn't your first time watching my videos, this is definitely not the first time you've seen this, but if you're new, this farm works by concentrating 3 to 6, technically you only need 5, but I put 6, villagers in an area with beds and tables, and then a zombie. The zombie gets fully blocked off during the night by a daylight sensor to allow the villagers to sleep, and then above this are lava blades, which is where the golems go. I'm not great with mechanics, I just know it works. I can't really fully explain why and be confident that I'm right, so if anyone wants to explain, feel free to in the comments. Then I ended stream without finishing it because past Cosmos sucked at continuity, as we've discovered already. It's hard editing these videos sometimes because, I mean, as I'm recording this, it's February of 2025. My content has improved so much and my ability to record has improved so much. And then editing this, it's like, damn, about a year ago, I sucked at this. This is lit up, right? Look! Yeah! I explored what some of the other players had built, checking out some interesting bases. This player almost inspired me to get into Create properly, but I was still holding out. Also, Alpha got on, which I was super excited about. Just casually break your neck right there. Yeah, there's voice chat. It can help not use as much bandwidth as Discord. Plus, I was editing down an old VOD, right? Because I'm working on my monthly modpack recaps, and I'm still on season 5. We're currently streaming I'm on season 5 editing wise. And I have most of my Big Chad Guys Plus, the mod pack we did, I have most of those VODs, and I've looked through them, and sadly, we talked over each other a lot in the VODs, like, because we had a Discord chat with like 5 people in it, 2 people completely in a different area than the other 2, and then 1 person playing Valorant. I think it was Ari. It was a bit messy, but that's why we always include it. That's why we always include simple voice chat on the server now, because it was just really hectic in those older days. Alpha showed me her base, which was in a unique structure I hadn't seen before. I took her to my village, but because I didn't want to set the Waystone global, I had to take her there via the next best thing, running. I was showing Ezka to the farm I'm taking you to, and I fell into a ravine multiple times. I think Ezka was concerned. Like, I just jumped over one, be careful.
L plus bad at game?
It's called Cosmopolis.
Okay.
Welcome to stream, hello.
Okay,
How are you
weren't
doing
lying,
today? Thankfully, that didn't take horribly long. So welcome. We have our little farm where we have, or our little barn where we have our volunteers that like to farm.
Volunteers.
This is Ember. Here's the iron farm. It works pretty well actually, but it looks like people have been taking from it while I'm offline, so I haven't been here to AFK at it.
Why is it a barrel?
It's a spruce chest.
What do you mean? Get off the thing. You're gonna kill me.
I also had this weird water charm that let me walk like this underwater. Kind of weird, but very useful for navigating Subnautica for sure. Also, I found out these turtles were tameable, which was interesting, and we should shelve that for later. I was working on this when I logged out, so I remember, not when I logged out, but this was what I was working on when I took a detour to tame a turtle. So what do we think about making a mini goblin city again? Now you may be thinking, what do you mean again, Cosmo? Well, I actually made a goblin city all the way back in the 2nd season of this server, back when we did Better Minecraft Fabric Edition. Crazy callback, I know. Anyway, cue the super cute building montage. Just 3 blocks
Well,
tall is
3
the
blocks
ideal.
tall.
Creepy times. Oh. Alpha. Alpha.
I'm back.
Are
Hello.
you okay?
Yeah, was I just like in the air for a bit?
Yeah. I think that looks good. This looks like it has enough random, but like not so much that it's overwhelming. I think that's the way to do this. And then I added moss as the final touch, which is what I think this build was really lacking so far outside of the actual goblin apartments, which were coming next. I actually had ads set up on Twitch for a while. I stopped doing them though because I was getting really annoyed with them. I don't know where I found it actually. Did you just bonk me? Them. So I can't actually move villagers because I can't pick them up. We don't have carry-on's configured a very specific way in this mod pack. So I can't pick up adult villagers. Which means that the only way to reliably transport villagers is as babies when I can transport them in the cages. There we go, we've got houses. We'll pick up tomorrow, probably building. The next bit was the dragon fight stream, which was interesting to say the least. For starters, we needed to find the remaining eyes still, which totally didn't take forever. Okay. We need to find eyes that are like easier to get. I think it's extremely rude that these guys are spawning and they're not giving me the villager guy that I need. I need to just make like a— oh, I got him! Give me Bad Omen! Okay, and we were going to use this to do some raids since we needed evokers for one of the eyes. I guess I'm gonna go looking for a witch's hut then instead of this. I was doing this to try to get the magical eye. I think if we increase the difficulty, it should increase raid spawns, right? I decided to turn the pillager spawners into mob farms in the meantime while we talked over our plan for getting the magic eye and the witch's eye. You don't craft it, you have to get it from as a drop from an evoker, which is why one of the reasons we're trying to get a raid. We're also trying to get a raid because we may be able to get a witch eye through that because witches also spawn during raid. This didn't take too long to make, thankfully, and I left my friend there to get Bad Omen as well.
Okay, I give up. I'm going back to hunting rabbits. You can get them from rabbits and dwarf rabbits, and I don't know where any of those spawn.
Oh, go to the Twilight Forest. Dwarf rabbits spawn there, I believe, don't they? Here, you know what? I can do it if you want to keep looking for like a witch's hut. Ari, you keep killing the pillagers because we want to try to get a higher level of Bad Omen, so just keep killing them until you're at Bad Omen 3. Okay, I'll take a trip to the Twilight Forest and go kill some of the rabbits. I think we have a portal in Subnautica. Oh, there's a bunch over here.
Where?
I'm running toward it. The rabbits weren't super successful, even with Ezka having a looting 5 swords, so I just went to finally start a raid. Yeah, we're getting some scarier guys. We're getting Vindicators. I would like a witch or something. To be honest, I was too OP for these raids and that made it a bit boring, so I'll spare you the details. We triggered multiple raids with multiple levels of Bad Omen and didn't wind up getting the eye drop we needed, but we did finally get the witch's eye after a while. I got the witch eye! Holy wait, I have the witch's eye. We have one of the eyes we needed. Okay.
Yeah, right? For a second I thought we could have just like unmade a normal totem, but that's okay.
Can I just eat my totem?
Oh
no, it got equipped.
What?
I think it's just magical or exotic at this point.
Exotic, evil, or magical?
We already have— oh right, the evil eye. Okay.
Yeah. So rabbit's foot, seashells, or evokers.
Okay, not just seashells. You have to be specific. 2 conduits. That's
I
not
the heart
easy.
Of the seas. We're just lacking the shells.
Yeah, those are not the easiest thing to get. That took me an entire day of grinding to get a conduit.
So hard to get the shells on this mod pack though. Like, I don't know what they put in those drowns, but they're carrying axes and swords and tridents, but not a shell.
After talking over the remaining eyes, we decided to set off on a journey to the Woodland Mansion, which would be our best chance at getting the magic eye.
Hey,
wait, actually, if we have to go through water, do you guys want to tame a turtle? I have like a couple saddles.
Turtles!
I'll tame this one.
Myself with like a horse. It's like a seahorse. Oh my god, a seahorse.
Floating turtle. I think this has to be a glitch, guys. I don't think this makes sense. To this day, I still don't know if this is an intentional feature of whatever mod adds these turtles, but I'm not going to complain about it. It was really funny. Up we go!
Well, I'm coming in on flying turtle.
Why get an elytra when you can do this? I never thought that in all of the modded Minecraft mod packs we played, I never pictured the way we're gonna get to the end is over an hour and a half later after getting one of the last eyes, we're gonna have to go to a mansion and we're all gonna fly there on sea turtles.
I mean, everything is possible in modded Minecraft.
I'm like in F5 right now and I can see everything.
Okay, we should probably just go. I'm gonna leave my turtle. Actually, I'm gonna go grab the saddle, but... Oh, okay, yeah, my mic's working, okay. Because one of the other players had their turtle die, we just continued on foot. It was just as fast anyway, between the world gen lag and how slow the turtles had been in the first place. Oh, there's dire wolves!
Up. Let's go!
My goodness.
Why is your wolf sitting down and running around at the same time?
Wolfie!
I'm naming mine
This-
Balto.
This is the best mod. Have you seen the film Balto?
Yeah.
You've seen it, because that's like a Netflix film that about 4 people have seen.
I am apparently falling out of the world. Guys, I am apparently at Y negative 198.
Oh, that's an interesting
That's
velocity.
the perfect level for diamond.
This could not go any slower. We parked our dogs together.
Ah, I'm gonna die. Oh no.
Oh, you can pet them!
The place is burning down!
Oh my. Oh my god!
It took a bit of looking around before one of us finally got one. Wait, did you get one?
Yeah.
You got it?
I got-
Eska was the first to, and soon enough we were all around the portal, ready to take on the Ender Dragon. We were going in headfirst, and blind, none of us knowing if we were about to face a standard fight or something heavily modded.
Okay, yeah, fine, let's go. Let's go.
Whee!
Oh
Let's
my
go.
god.
And I lagged.
I just fell for it.
I'll see you guys in 20 minutes.
Wait, I'm actually in the joining world screen. You guys fell through the portal?
Yeah.
Oh, that usually happens to me. Okay, the beginning of the end. Let's go. The end island actually looked relatively normal, and using the gear we had made the fight a bit more interesting. I'm drinking all my potions of invisibility so I can get dragon's breath. Look, guys, there's tiny cats in the end. Isn't that so weird?
Wow, that's crazy.
I wanna...
Wait, she's not even perching. You're just hitting her upwards.
Stop shooting, because you're hitting her upwards and she's never gonna perch.
GG.
Nice.
I want the egg.
Okay, give me back my bow, please.
Thanks.
I enjoy being able to murder people.
I want egg. I want the egg. I'm taking the
Yoink.
egg.
Oh, there's 2 eggs. This
Yoink.
one's mine. What?
No!
This was mine. This was mine.
And of course, we went end busting after the fight. Honestly, this isn't my favorite part of this game, but it's a somewhat necessary one, especially with a building mod pack where you want an elytra.
You got another dragon egg?
Yeah, there was one at the top.
Wait, it's per player loot. It's per player loot. Come to the end thing. It's per player. So we all grabbed elytras, and I took Balto home before logging out for the day. Normally, this is where the mod pack ends when it comes to more vanilla style packs, but no, I had a plan. I wasn't just teasing you with a weird thing in my intro when I told you that I caused an apocalypse using an exploit. We just hadn't gotten here yet. Welcome to the Lobster Apocalypse. While offline, I discovered an exploit within this mod pack regarding 2 mods, Quark and Supplementaries. I was building using the trowel, and I had my cat in a cage in my hotbar. Turns out, when you combine these things, this happens. Crazy, right? Clearly I could use this for progression exploits and as a spawn egg for stronger mobs, but no. I had already planned on manually breeding and setting loose hundreds of lobsters. I had been messing with Ice Kiddo and some of the other server members telling them I would, and I teased them for the entire month about it. But finding this exploit enabled it tenfold. So, on the final day of the server, I finished building my aquarium and went to pay the other players a visit. I had lobster orders to drop off, and there's no way to cancel them. Hello, Ice Kiddo! Are you ready for your order of lobsters? You're not? Well, that's unfortunate, because I have a lot of lobsters for you. Hello, Eska! Would you like some lobsters?
Yes.
Stop this, stop this, stop this, stop this,
You're
stop this,
terrible.
stop this,
I love
stop
this.
this. Wait, no, I haven't even got to record my house yet. No, stop this, stop this, stop this. There's not inside.
I'll be right back. I'll bring the dragon.
Why are they all named Larry? Not inside! No! No, 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 no! No! No, stop! Why? How do you even have that many? Why is your inventory that full? Stop! Why is there a dragon here? Stop this! What? It's so laggy! You suck.
Can you make more?
Oh yeah, I can still make more of them. If you want more, just let me know.
No, I just stopped getting them. Stop this!
This was one of our final missions, chat. It has commenced. We threatened this in TikTok comments under Ice's videos literally like weeks ago.
So many pieces of grass and all these nice flowers.
Oh my god, there's so many in the hall.
They're under my base! They're everywhere!
They're in the little water thing. Oh my goodness, I love this. Oh, they're
Wait.
dying. They're dying.
No, stop! I can hear you placing more. You guys don't even understand. I literally just started recording because I wanted to show my IRL friend my base, and then you guys just show up out of nowhere and do this. I just have this on recording now.
I moved on from Ice because I had another delivery to make, so I paid a visit to my next client, Super. I started on one section of the roof.
I can hear you. Do it on the roof. Do it on the roof.
I'm doing it on the roof.
Do it on the higher roof. Oh my goodness. Yes. The lobsters. Ah, I fell.
It's so cute. Oh my god, they all called Larry. I love this. Do you have more? No! No! Don't kill him! I like him!
Who needs frames when you can have Larry? And finally, we had one last player to torment with this.
I just heard four portal noises. What is going on? I'm not even tabbed in.
He's turned back. Do it. Do it.
12 seconds later.
Why are there so many in the middle? Hi, we thought you were feeling a little lonely, so we thought we'd fix that for you. And that's the end of my playthrough of Cottage Witch. Thank you if you made it to the end, and wow, I can't believe this one took me so long to make. Life's been quite a bit crazy the last couple of months, so bear with me. I should have my other playthroughs out soon. My next one's gonna be Prominence. I hope you guys are excited for that. Just a quick little reminder, you can subscribe if you want to see more of this content, and then I also have a channel member thing that if you want to join that and then join my Discord, you actually get access to some exclusive channels with some early access clips and stuff, which is fun. Anyway, you should follow me on Twitch, as a lot of this was streamed over on Twitch. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.